4060, Colorado.
Roger, 4060, man. Imagine finding you up here, my friend.
Yes, sir, I heard you up there on Triple Nickel. I thought I'd follow you down here and say hello. I'll know if you're humble. You did a video, you know, I don't know, about 9 months ago. We were talking, I think we were on like 425 or something, QSL.
Yeah, Roger. As a matter of fact, I think I spoke with you about a week or so ago in the mix of all that mess, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, QSL, we did. It was real brief. I believe it was last Friday. I was testing out a new mobile setup that I put in a pickup truck. And yeah, you were coming through pretty loud and clear. And was I coming through good?
I do believe you were, if I recall correctly. If I made you out, if I replied to you, it couldn't have been too awful bad. QSL. Well, good to hear from you again. You're coming in here 5 by 9, maybe a little bit over that. You're coming in here pretty good to South Park, Colorado today, my friend. Yeah, I've got you 7 and 9. Yeah, definitely good signal. Today was terrible for me. I made a few contacts over in Europe, and I had so much static that I couldn't make them out. And you know, they would come in good in the beginning, and it would just I guess the solar flares that somebody said came through yesterday. I don't know. I ended up having to abort the QSOs.
Yeah, QSL. There's some, what is it, northern lights, some atmospheric, you know, conditions going on over there in Europe right now. I didn't hear a darn person over there today from across the pond. Normally I get them in here pretty good, but today it's been real spotty. I've had the eastern seaboard all day long, and then I just started getting Hawaii about an hour ago.
Roger. This morning I heard 0 of the states. No one in the states. I heard Europe. I mean, just boom, and they were sounding like they were next door to me. But I tried for him, and the one contact I made, he could hear me, but he couldn't make it out very well. And then 2 hours later, I came out here, and it was the exact opposite. I could barely make them, and so I ended up aborting, which it was for the best anyway. I had some things I needed to do, and so I got a few things done today, and figured I'd turn it back home before I went back in the house, and lo and behold, I made me a few good contacts. And yes, I do have the camera running, so I'll put this one out there as well, my friend.
Yeah, QSL, yeah, I watched a couple of yours. I've seen a couple of your videos. They're pretty well edited. You got that fancy little intro, don't you?
Well, no, I don't do any intros. I've got a thumbnail that looks right nice. I do it in the different colors. My call sign, the UDX483. Now, as far as the fancy intros, you might be talking about Andy Tobin. He's got a real nice setup where he has the whole script and everything up before the video comes up.
No, I meant your thumbnail. That's what I meant. It was all, the different colors every time. Yeah, I enjoy watching them there. You got a pretty good setup down there. What are you running down there today? Like I said, I got you in here coming in a 5 by 9, maybe even some over. What do you got running down there today?
The same as usual, the Anytone Quad 5 Plus. I tell you, I love this radio. It's the best $246 I've spent in this hobby, 100%. It's always spot on. I've never had any bad words about it, other than I need to shut my mouth. But and I'm running my old Dirty Girl as usual, the old MC250. The reason I call her the Dirty Girl, if you hadn't heard, is it was filthy dirty when I got it, and she's kind of like old Dirty Girl. She puts out well. So that and the Delta M2 microphone and the Mako V58 sitting at 22 feet QSL.
QSL, everything you got over there is doing the job and doing it right. Right now, what you got the Quad 5, I'm running the 80-ton Quad 6 right now. We got that just running out the back of it. I think it's about 85 coming out the back of it, but we got the Mako V Quad pointed right at you. I think I'm pointed right at you. I'm southeast, so I'm sure enough close, right?
Yeah, you were hitting a 10 plus there for a minute. It dropped back down to 7 and 8, but yeah, you've been coming in fine the whole time. I tell you, I really like the Anytone radios, and I'm gonna get me a Quad 5 N2 eventually, and a Quad 6, I'm sure. But I was out on a budget, had a little bit of money to spend, and I was torn on whether I was getting an amplifier or getting a radio, and my RCI backed down on me. I lost an amplifier. My little 4-tube quit transmitting. So then I ended up doing sideband, because you can't get out on AM unless you got some power for sure. And then my sideband started backing out on me, and so I ended up I had to make a decision, and I figured, well, I'll get a radio so I can still do my sideband until I can get something else. And shoot, I talked on this Quad 5 with 42 watts out the back of it with my beam, and man, it was doing the job.
Well, they're great radios. They really are. The Quad 5s and Quad 6s. You can't beat them. Bang for your buck. I mean, this Quad 6, I run one as a mobile, and then I'm just talking on this one today. I got the ICOM IC746 as well, but I just got this one hooked up. It goes with the two I got with me right now. But I'll tell you what, the weather right now, and change the subject on here, the weather right now, we're looking at about 15 degrees overnight tonight. They said we'd go below zero here in the Rocky Mountains. We've seen about, 5 inches of snow over the past couple days, QSL.
Wow, yeah, we might get 5 inches of snow. When we do get snow, we typically will get about 5 to 6 inches. But you know, that might be once every 4 or 5 years.
So you said South Carolina, so what's your temperature going on down there right now?
I think I'm roughly, my wife asked me when we came in, it was 57, so we're probably right at about 55 right now. It's supposed to get down about 41 tonight, if I'm not mistaken.
So that's balmy. That's balmy weather. That's shirts off weather. Yeah, like I said, we'll be below zero tonight, so better stock the wood stove up pretty good before the sun goes down.
I hear you, I do, yeah. Yeah, and you talk about balmy now. Of course, with the 41 degrees, we're going to have about 98% humidity to go with it, of course, always.
Well, UDX 483, my friend, always good to talk to you. Always like to hear you. And next time I hear you, I'll give you a holler as well. I'll let you get back to your DX and out there and try to get the people down there from Division 43. They should be starting to come in any minute now.
I hear you. Yeah, be truthful, I'm probably getting ready to turn this thing off, go back inside. I've got a bunch of audio from Thanksgiving Day that I need to get out there, and like I said, I just turned it on and took a chance, and it turned out really well. Got a 3 Sugar Delta 155. I've talked with him a couple times. He's a great chap, always fun to talk to, and of course picked up Eric right after him, so right before you. So yeah, it turned out real well. I got a couple good ones, and needless to say, yours and mine, it's just a nice good long one. So yeah, definitely enjoyed the QSO. Oh, by the way, I'm 30 miles west of the east coast of South Carolina, just outside Charleston. Operator Steve, Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo, QSL.
QSL there, Steve. Well, You got Cody, Charlie Oscar Delta Yankee up here in South Park, Colorado. The frozen tundra that be. Hey, it's always a pleasure to talk to you there, Uniform Delta X-Ray 483. 2 Whiskey Romeo World Radio 4060 here in the state of Colorado. I look forward to talking to you again, my friend. You enjoy what's left of that weekend.
Roger, you do the same, Cody. Again, pleasure's all mine. Definitely enjoyed it. We'll do it again. We know we will. We've done it before. We've done it a few times, and we'll do it some more. Every chance we get. 2 Whiskey Romeo 4060, 2 UDX 483 7351, and click, click, click.
Check, 7 threes, my friend. Until next time. Bye-bye for now.
Ciao, ciao.